Roger Sellers, Double Down Motorsports, Longhorn Clements. It'll be Devin Moran of the 20RT, the current points leader, the number 1 ranked dirt late model driver, the nation of the Martinsville, Indiana, Ricky Thornton Jr. in the Todd and Mickey Burns SSI Motorsports, Longhorn Clements, Big River Steel, Coleman Farms, Hoker Trucking, Subsurface of Indiana, 901 Westside Tractor, D&A Outside Services, Certified Inspection, Sunoco, Hillstein, Murray Farms, Midway Sheet Metal, 20RT.
Ross Robinson going to go 5th quick on his first lap. James first lap time from the 99 of Devin Moran. He now goes 5th fastest. Checkered flag going to be out for the 20RT of Ricky Thornton. No, check that white flag out for Ricky Thornton Jr. He is 9th quick. He will not like lap number 1. Ross Robinson second lap not as good. He'll be 6th quick. Second lap time for Devin Moran. He moves up to second quick with a 1:47.64, and the second and final time around for Ricky Thornton Jr. a little better. James not where he wants to be though. He is 6th quick after 9 with a 1:4.961. Penske Shocks Heat Race number 1. 8 laps is the distance. Top 4 transfer. Pearson Moran bring him into the racing for Heroes starting zone.
Down the main straightaway, Devin Moran, the show me one into the Roger Sellers Double Down Motorsports car. He'll go to the top. He'll go through the middle, down the back straightaway between Clint, tries Bobby Pierce. He'll back out of it. And we got a spin coming out of turn number 2. It's Ross Robinson. The Gorsuch Performance Solutions caution is out.
For Heroes starting zone with Bobby Pierce and Devin Moran on the front row.
All right, Pierce got the advantage last time. Devin will go to the top shelf in the Roger Sellers Double Down 99. The Hoker Trucking 32 on the bottom. Pierce drifts up the track. Down the back straightaway, Pierce will grab the lead. And they're 3 wide of the 3. O'Neal will that work, Dustin? Oh, man. O'Neal, Thornton, and Chad Simpson. Oh, baby.
I love me some Deer Creek. Side by side for the second spot. Here comes Shane Clayton.
Oh, that's a big one.
Oh, man. O'Neal goes around. Robinson nowhere to go, and the Gorsuch Performance caution is out again for Hudson O'Neal. We'll look for him in one of the B mains. 1 lap down, 7 laps to go. And we're back underway in Penske Shocks Heat Race number 1.
In the top 4 transfer of the racing for his restart zone. Here comes Thornton up top and Chad Simpson down the back straightaway. Battle for second. Clandon Moran as Bobby Pierce continues to lead. Out at turn number 4. At the line, it's still Pearson, that Longhorn Vic Hill power plant on the 32. Good battles from second on back.
Good race. Give me all the 25s. There's Shane Clanton. There's Chad Simpson, a 99 in between them. They go side by side, wheel to wheel for the second spot. Almost 3 wide coming off the corner. It's Moran, the red 25 of Clanton, the white and black 25 of Chad Simpson, and Ricky Thornton Jr. right there waiting in the wings.
Good battle down the back straightaway. The Big River Steel 99. And the Skyline Motorsports 25 will go way up top side. And Chad Simpson, current Lucas Oil Limited points leader, sporting the yellow Midwest Sheet Metal points leader spoiler, but it's all Bobby Pierce down the back straightaway. The driver out of Oakwood, Illinois, Dunston out of turn number 4.
Yeah, Pierce stretched out James to a 1.3 second advantage in this one. This time it was past halfway, 5 down, 3 to go. And behind him, a sporty battle for position number 2 as Devin Moran continues to turn back the challenges of Mount Vernon, Iowa's Chad Simpson.
So 1 lap will go out in turn number 2. It is still Bobby Pierce with the lead down the back straightaway. Still ahead of the white flag. Moran second. Third is Chad Simpson. Still a battle for that 4th and final transfer spot between Clayton and Ricky Thornton Jr. 1 to go for the 26-year-old out of Oakwood, Illinois.
Final time around for the current World of Outlaws Late Model Series points leader, former World 100 champ Bobby Pierce, as he takes that car through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. It's going to be the smooth operator, Bobby Pierce, getting the win here in Penske Shocks Heat Race number 1. Devin Moran second, Chad Simpson third, and Shane Clanton will grab that all-important 4th and final transfer spot. Ricky Thornton Jr. 5th on the outside looking in. So going to be interesting to see who's able to transfer in. Top 4 go. 10 laps is the distance. We're underway.
No matter what they do tonight or tomorrow night, they are going to be in the show because they're top 2 in the points, as you just mentioned, as McCready will diamond off the corner down the back straightaway. In the Mars car, 28, Dustin Sorensen runs in 3rd. To the outside, here comes Nick Anvelic in the 15. Again, the top 4 transfer. The rest are done for the night.
It's going to be Ricky Thornton Jr. leading lap number 1. Tim McCready second. Dustin Sorensen third. Here comes Hudson O'Neal down to the inside. He's going to momentarily take that 4th spot away. They fan out 3 wide down the back straightaway.
Johnny Scott. That's not going to work. And Hudson O'Neal in trouble. And Gorsuch Performance Solutions caution is out, and it's been a tough night for the Valvoline number 1 of Hudson O'Neal.
Lap scored, 8 laps to go. They'll fire in the Racing for Heroes restart zone. RTJ is your leader.
McCready Sorensen Scott into turn number 1. How about Dustin Sorensen, the defending USMTS modified champion? First full year driving for Jimmy and Chris Mars. McCready go to second. Johnny Scott is fourth, and here comes Hudson O'Neal back in the Valvoline number 1 as the Big River Steel 20 RT leads them, and it's a dandy here in this first of 2 B mains tonight.
Hud just passed 4 cars on lap number 1. Right now he's still on the outside looking in. There's your top 3. Ricky Thornton Jr. Here comes Tim McCready in a battle for the lead. Goes side by side momentarily at the end of the back straightaway. Thornton going to try to cross McCready back over. You've got a leader, the new leader at the line is Tim McCready.
Tell you what, Deer Creek is not disappointed tonight. No. McCready will do it again, and McCready will retake the lead. Sorensen third. Here comes Hudson O'Neal from the tail, twice to fourth now. Johnny Scott fifth. Tim McCready, the 49-year-old out of Watertown, New York. He didn't want to take a pay cut to join us in the booth. I get it.
It's okay, Tim.
Timothy Robert McCready out in front with 5 to go, Dustin.
Thornton going to go side by side with Dustin Sorensen now momentarily in a battle for the second spot. Sorensen had a good run down the inside. RTJ able to keep the momentum up on the high side of the speedway. You see the 1 of Hudson O'Neal kind of creeping into your screen every now and again as he's got that 4th and final transfer spot. Here comes Sorensen. He'll throw a slider on Thornton. Thornton will cross him back over, coming off quarter number 4.
How about the last lap of that second B main at the Dirt Late Model Dream last month? And Sorensen got that final spot into the Dirt Late Model Dream. Right now, down the back straightaway. The top 4 look good as they'll have 2 to go. It's Tim McCready, Ricky Thornton Jr., Dustin Sorensen working the bottom. Here comes Hudson O'Neal. Now O'Neal not done as he goes to the bottom, Dustin. On Sorensen. Oh, man, that was close, and O'Neal's going to get third. Man, they are airtight here tonight at Deer Creek. Expect nothing less than that here. It's been outstanding.
No kidding. And as those guys going at it back there for second, third, and fourth, there's your race leader on the left side of your screen with 1 to go. Tim McCready's pulled away. 1.7 second advantage for the 2-time and reigning series champ as they come off corner number 4 for the final time. The winner of Fast Shafts B main number 1 is going to be T-Mac Tim McCready. Ricky Thornton Jr. second. Hudson O'Neal going to take third. And Dustin Sorensen gets that all-important 4th and final transfer spot. 25 laps is the distance. $5,000 on the line. Bobby Pearson, Dalton Wilson, bring him to the green here at Deer Creek.
At the Racing Through start zone, Pierce on the bottom. He won the big show, 30,000 in Fairbury back in May. Down the back straightaway. Dalton Wilson working the outside. He was second to Pierce at Fairbury a couple of months ago. Lap 1 in the books. Who's it going to be? It's Bobby Pierce in front.
Wilson swings way high, but gets a good run on Pierce down into turns 1 and 2. They stay side by side down the back straightaway. Dalton Wilson on the outside, looking for his first ever win with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series off corner number 4. Wilson out front.
2 laps, 2 different leaders. Pierce battles on the bottom. Deer Creek, we love you. So far, 2 in the books of this 25-lapper to turn 3. Davenport runs it for side-by-side battle back here between Overton and Devin Moran. Spencer Hughes, they're trying to go 3 wide back here. Dalton Wilson still in front, 3 in the books, Dustin.
Shame on everybody for not picking Jonathan Davenport. It's the fast 49 going to work down to the inside of Bobby Pearson, a battle for the second spot. We pan back now also to a battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th between Overton, Hughes, and Devin Moran. James 4 down, 21 to go.
Dalton Wilson, good points night so far. Down the back straightaway, setting him up for Saturday night. Spencer Hughes rides the top into 3. Spencer Hughes now, he'll dive down low on Overton, out at turn 3 wide, out at turn 4, oh my.
Brandon Overton going to take that 4th spot, or hold on to the 4th spot rather. Devin Moran going to try to make some hay down on the inside. Spencer Hughes tiptoeing around the top again. Oh, baby, they almost with contact coming off the corner. Hughes and Overton. Moran's going to try to drive by both of them.
We went to Deer Creek and Fairbury broke out. 6 in the books, out at 2. It's Dalton Wilson, Bobby Pierce.
Here comes
into
Pierce.
turn 3. Pierce down, Davenport in the distant third. Down the back straightaway, Spencer Hughes got sideways. Those 3 are going at it, and they're still at it, and it's Overton, Moran, and Hughes. Oh, man.
Here comes Pierce. Here comes Pierce, James. Bobby Pierce looking down to the inside of Dalton Wilson. The battle for the lead, 18 laps to go. Wilson with a little more momentum down the back straightaway and through turns 3 and 4. High side looks like the place to be down in turns 3 and 4. Turns 1 and 2 is anybody's game as this time Wilson goes to the middle. Pierce up high, Davenport up high. Oh no, we lost one out of the ballpark in turns 3 and 4, and the lag is out.
St. Pierce, Davenport, Moran, Overton. 8 down, 7 to go on a Thursday night at Deer Creek at the Racing for Heroes restart zone.
We're back underway as Pierce nearly shoving the 18D and Dalton Wilson down the front straightaway. He'll try to clear it coming off corner number 2. Doesn't have the room. Wilson threads the needle between Pierce and the wall down the back straightaway. Here comes Devin Moran. Moran looking down to the inside of Jonathan Davenport in a battle for the 3rd spot. He will clear the 49. Moran up the 3rd.
Are you serious? Oh man, the daily so far, this 25 lapper Moran. Here comes Davenport, the crossover down the back straightaway to 3. JD gets the 3rd spot back. And we've got, they wrecked 5 times in the middle of the back straightaway. They're 3 and 4 wide at Deer Creek with 10 down Dustin, and Dalton Wilson by a car length leads Pierce down the back straightaway. Here comes Moran and Davenport back at it again. We need to quadruple box this at some point.
Dalton Wilson by a bologna sandwich at the front of the field over Pierce. Those two drivers have just a little bit of a gap between themselves in that intense battle for Moran, Davenport, and now Brandon Shepard coming. Here comes Pierce. Pierce going to throw a slider on Dalton Wilson, but Chad Simpson is slowed on the front straightaway, and the Gorsuch performance caution flag is out. There's no logging laps. There's no parading around. You got to get up and go, and that's what we're about to do. 11 scored, 14 to go, and they get the green of the Racing for Heroes restart zone.
No reason this place shouldn't be packed tomorrow night, Saturday night. It's packed on a Thursday night into turn number 2. Davenport, they're 3 wide, briefly out of turn 2. Here comes Mudd. Here comes Overton, or excuse me, Shepard in the B5. Yeah, they're 3 wide. Out of 4, Moran leads down the straightaway, 12 in the books, halfway, 13 to go.
My goodness, this is just phenomenal racing throughout the field. Look at those guys going 2, 3, and 4 wide all the way back through the field. Here comes Brandon Shepard up on the outside of Chris Madden. Those two drivers going to go side by side for position number 3.
Tim McCready, Dustin, started 17th. He's up to 5th in 39, and they're trying to go to 3 wide out of 2. Madden in the middle, Shepard up top, Spencer Hughes, Tyler Erb, Hudson O'Neill from the back. Moran still leads Devin into turn 1.
Look at McCready on the bottom.
Down, 11 to go. Here comes McCready on the bottom. What else is new out at 2? They're side by side briefly for 2nd between Shepard and the Rumley B5 and the Double L 49.
Devin Moran's got that Double Down Motorsports 99 and cruise control at the front of the field. James got a 1.6-second advantage over this battle for the 2nd spot. That's about to be a 3-car battle. As you see McCready on the left side of your screen, he's creeping in. There's Chris Madden in the 44, Tyler Erb in the 1, Spencer Hughes in the 11, and from the back of the field, as you said, Hudson O'Neill in the Rocket 1 this time by James. 9 to go.
Right out of the race, Stormy Scott, Shane Clan, Bobby Pierce, everybody else still running right now. And down the back straightaway, look at this battle here. Unbelievable battle, throw it in there on Erb.
Wow.
Tyler Erb and O'Neill and Hughes at the line. Herb through the middle.
Oh, man.
Bring back Smokey and the Bandit. Move over Burt Reynolds down the back straightaway. Moran will have 7 to go. Devin Moran is stretched out. He is over almost 2 seconds ahead of Davenport.
1.7-second advantage Devin Moran has over Jonathan Davenport. I mean, this is just a hornet's nest back here. Max Blair doing Max Blair things like he did at Muskingum County last week. On the bottom of the racetrack, he's trying to work his way up from the 18th starting position. Look at those guys. What'd you say? You couldn't fit a slice of bologna between their cars on the wall.
You could even add cheese, American cheese, and it would be fine. Meanwhile, Shepard's going to go to the outside on JD. Moran, it was 2 seconds last time around. This time around, it's 1.8, but we've got 5 to go. He may pick up the tail end of the field. Here comes Shepard. He has to roll down the back straightaway, and then Hot Rod Septic Flow Racing 5 to the outside of Davenport. Shepard's picking it up. That last time around, the quickest car on the track was Tyler Erb.
Erb up to 5th as we keep our eyes glued on the battle for 2nd. This happens 1.8 seconds behind your race leader. Jonathan Davenport of the 49. Brandon Shepard and the Kevin Rumley B5 still going at it wheel to wheel. James, we double it up. That's the battle for 2nd on the left side of your screen. On the right side of your screen, the battle for 4th.
That concrete at turn 4 is taking a beating. And down the back straightaway, it is Davenport and Shepard. Meanwhile, he will pick up the tail on the field. Darren Smith, 2 to go. White flag next time around. Here comes Davenport. Here comes Shepard. The deficit is Moran looks good. as we head down the back straightaways. He hits to the white flag.
Yeah, he's going to catch lap traffic, James, but his final lap as the white flag is out. Final time around now for your race leader, Devin Moran. Good battle there for fourth, but Moran at the front of the field, James. He's closed in on the back of the field, but it's not going to matter. Devin Moran in that Lazy Days RV Red Oak Club CW Trucking Big River Steel number 99 comes off turn number 4. He's the winner of the opening night of the Gopher 50 here at Deer Creek Speedway. Second will go to Jonathan Davenport. Third to Brandon Shepard. Fourth to Tim McCready, and Tyler will rob 5. Unofficially, Chris Madden 6th. Hudson O'Neill from
Wow.
Look at Ricky Thornton Jr. there with a flat left front on his car and maybe some contact. Oh my, lots of damage on the right rear. Contact with Ricky Thornton Jr. and Hudson O'Neill, James.